Well, everyone, it's Wednesday, September the 25th, 2024. I'm Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. Our good friend Pterodacty writes in, here's a word you hear from time to time, slink. What do you think? Well, what do I think about slink? Like I said yesterday at the end of the episode, I'm reminded of the children's toy back from like the 70s and 80s, the Slinky. There was like the spring, the thing that was a spring that you could have it kind of walk downstairs and things of that nature. And you know what? I had one of those. Oh boy, it's also, by the way, it's thundering outside if you're hearing that in the background. But nonetheless, let's try slink. Oh, unfortunately, slink did not do well for us, but I love the starting word, so absolutely no regrets whatsoever. But for the second time this week, we've got the goose egg, but of course that, again, allows us to do pretty much anything we'd like here on the second guess, so we'll take advantage of that. Let's see here. What can we try next? How about, I'm just looking at the unused letter board. All right, here's one that I don't think we've done that often for the second guess, but it's 5 great letters. How about the word trade, T-R-A-D-E? I feel like there's a reasonably good chance that we're going to get some headway on this. So what's the answer to today's puzzle? The word trade? Whoa, there's a green right away, T in position, but then R out of position. I'll certainly take that. Now, what's interesting here is we've ruled out A, E, and I, so we know that there's going to be an O and or a U in the puzzle. Boy, you know what would be interesting? What if we got both of the remaining classic vowels looked at? I'm thinking of the word tutor. So we would test for a double T, but more importantly, we'd get some R intel, and we'd rule out, we would evaluate both of the classic vowels remaining. I feel like that's a smart play here, so I'm going to go with it. You never know, could be the answer. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word tutor? No, it's not, but look at that. This was, I think, a good decision because we've ruled out the U, but we know there's at least one O. And I say that because I'm wondering, could there be a double O? I don't necessarily think so, but we'll see how this goes, right? Could it be T-O-O-R something? Probably not. That R, third or fourth, R is definitely the third or the fourth spot. We know that. Could I move the O and the R up to the second and third spots? Oh, we could. You know why? We could try the word torch. Actually, I really like that a lot. So let's review. So torch, even if it's not the answer, we are almost guaranteed, we're guaranteed to know where the R is at the end of this because it's either the third or fourth. So we're guaranteed to basically have 2 green. We will I don't think at all, I highly doubt that the O is at the end of this puzzle. So that means we'll also know where the O is. So if torch is not the answer, we know exactly where the T, O, and R are. And so when you kind of analyze it, this looks like a really, really strong possibility. I think this is almost certainly going to be our answer, actually. So let's see if we can make it official and see if my analysis is spot on. Am I on fire? Is the answer to today's puzzle the word torch? Yes, it is. All right. So this one, the news story today, talking it out for the win. And we got it on the 4th guess, which, by the way, is, I believe, the most prolific type of solve we have here. We almost, I'd say probably at least half the time. I have to go look it up, get them in 4 guesses. Well, anyhow, Pterodacty, thank you so much. That was super cool and a fun puzzle. Tomorrow is Thursday, and we are going to drive towards success because we're going to use the word drive as our opening word. So thank you so much, everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. We're really trying to drive forward our subs and grow the channel as we continue our drive towards the end of the year. Believe it or not, it's coming up before you know it. We'll be talking about the holidays. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with some more Wordle.